we're going to be talking about mimics. I'm going to wait for, usually around minute 5 is when I start getting my people into my live. So I'm going to wait a little bit so we can start coming into my life and we can talk about what are mimics. And if we think they are real and if we've ever experienced a mimic. Ooh, I actually have. I have a very creepy experience when I was growing up. I don't know if that's what it was, but we'll go over all of that. Let's just wait for the first 5 minutes so when people start coming in. Thank you. See if I bent over. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is my closet back here. Ooh, look, I want to show you guys something really cool. For the people who tune in at the beginning. Look at that. Ah! Oh my god. So this was a handy down. My boyfriend's roommate threw a big party in their house a long time ago. And some random girl left this at the house and she never came back to pick it up. So then my boyfriend gave it to me, like the cup, and then I just got this and I screwed it on. It's so fun. Ooh, I have someone. Okay. Hi, who's there? Say hello. We're going to talk about mimics today. A little light. I'm just waiting for, like minute 5. I'm at minute 1 right now. But at minute 5, I usually have a bunch of people come in. And that's what we're going to talk about. Ooh, creepy. I don't know if you believe in mimics. It looks cool. I just screwed this in. I'm so happy. Hi. Hello. So today we're going to talk about mimics. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for, usually like at minute 5, I'll have some people come in. So I'm at minute 2 right now. I'm waiting for more people to come in so I can start talking about it. But do you know what mimics are? Oh, by the way, look, I screwed this on. Ah! Hello, I have Mahan and Abby. Ooh, okay, I'm starting to get a few more people. This is awesome. Nope, you don't. Hello. Okay, so, today we're gonna, hi, thank you, so sweet, you guys. Okay, thank you, Daniel. So today we're talking about mimics. Mimics are supposedly, they're like paranormal, like entities, like ghosts that can mimic the voice of someone you know. So have you guys ever like been like da da da, like walking, and then you hear like someone call your name? Like my name is Paulina, right? And they hear Paulina, like from far away, and then you look behind you and there's nobody there. Have you guys ever experienced that? Or have you ever experienced like the sensation of, for example, you swear, like you hear someone say something and you look and there's nobody out there, or it's something like familiar to you. That's what they say mimic is. Hello, my name is Jessie. Oh, nice to meet you. So that's what they say mimics are. It's like maybe an entity that will copy the voice of someone you know to try to get you somewhere. But I think honestly, the times that I've experienced, like I'm walking, let's say I'm far away, and I'll hear my name, like Paulina, it's usually like in a very, like it feels like love, like it's like a familiar spirit, maybe like family member, you know, maybe from the other realm. That's what it feels like to me. I've never had it when it's just my name to be scary. Have you guys ever heard? Has anybody here ever heard their name like called out and you turn around and there's nobody there? Let me know in the comments. Also, I did have a really creepy experience. I did have a really creepy experience when I was a little girl, and this one felt dark. So I think that's the difference. Yes, some say that you shouldn't turn within 3 times, right? What do you mean 3 times? So I feel like you have to feel it out. So the times that I've heard my name, it's always felt like maybe it's like a mom or a family member calling me. It feels like love. right? So I don't think that's bad, but you have to kind of feel, because I had a really, really creepy one when I was a little girl. I just remember, okay, I just remember in bed, so I used to sleep on a bunk bed, right? And I was on the top, okay? And on the top bunk bed, like at 2 a.m., I hear, it's like it's in my ear. You guys, it's so creepy. I hear, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," like over and over. And I'm like, I must have been like 7 or 8, and I am so scared. And I have the covers over my head, and I'm just like shivering, and all I hear that, it's like right there. That was maybe like and not necessarily a mimic. It wasn't anybody's voice I knew, but it was something dark. Like I felt like, I was like, that thing fears off of fear, you know? Where when it's good, that you should turn after it says your name 3 times. Ooh, it says you should turn. Oh, look, you got a little crown. I've never seen that before. What does that mean? Like, you've commented the most? Okay, so in that aspect, I think that was dark. So like, dark things feed off of your fear, where like, if it's something good, you're just gonna feel love and happiness. But there are a lot of encounters like on YouTube that you can find of people saying, hey, I was at home and my roommate was in the other side of the house, and I heard as if she was talking to me, and then when I say hello and I start looking, she's not there. It's so creepy. Oh, I also have a really creepy story. Let me see if I can get the user's name so I can give them credit. 1 second. Where is this girl? No. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I can't find their name. I'm so sorry. It's an older lady. If you look up mimics, maybe she'll come up. But she had the creepiest story, okay? She had the creepiest story. This is what she said. It matches my logo. It does match your logo. It's kind of cool. So this is what she said. She said that she has a daughter that lived in like this house with a bunch of roommates, you know? And they just had leased out the basement of the house, okay? And so they leased it out to some guy, right? Most of the roommates were girls, right? But they leased out the basement to a guy. The guy was probably kind of happy. He's like, ooh, I get girl roommates and they're pretty, you know, because they're all young. That first night, he had the creepiest experience, and it sent him running, and he never came back. It was so creepy. So what happened was, he comes in and he moves everything into the basement, right? He's leasing the basement. It's a great deal. The whole basement to himself. He sees in the middle of the night, probably like 2, 3 a.m., he sees a shadow descend down from the basement. And it looks like one of his beautiful roommates. And she's wearing a beautiful robe. And he obviously, you know, he's a boy, so he's like, oh! And he starts to kiss her. But then he starts spitting out this gruesome, it was like he had pieces of flesh in his mouth. It was so bad. And when he looked at her, she was a dead version of herself. And he bolted. He ran out of that house. And they say that encounter was a mimic encounter. I can't find the user's name. I am so sorry. It's an old lady on YouTube that she has a whole video on mimics, and she said her daughter had that very bizarre encounter. That's why she believes in it. Do you guys think that was a dark entity or a good one? Obviously it was dark. It was scaring him, you know? I feel like whatever your state of mind is, wherever you are vibrationally, that's what you're going to attract, right? I like spooky stories, but I try to stay like in love and light. I like telling spooky stories. Oh, he's like dead. I know. I don't want to sit down. I'm too hyper. Maybe a little later. Yeah, I know. That one was so creepy. And he ran out. He bolted. He was like super psyched because he got to live with a bunch of girls, you know, and got the basement. But no. I guess there's a reason why they hadn't rented out the basement. Creepy. Do you guys have any mimic stories? Oh, I also have one story for my personal. I was like, this was like years ago. I was like on YouTube and I was looking up weird like things like this, you know, lore stuff. And in my room, I literally just heard, hello. And I look up and I'm like, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. It's so creepy. But that was that house that I lived in that was like it was a duplex. It was like a half house. That one was definitely haunted. Like I saw a lot of things. Like I saw like this long sphere, like this long black dark entity just crossed me in that house. But then I kind of like cleansed it, put love and happiness, and then everything was okay. Again, I feel like what you look for, you attract, right? But yeah, I was like looking at like weird like mythology. I think I was looking up like Morgana or something, and then I heard that, and that creeped me out. Okay, so let's see if we can find any TikToks or something depicting more encounters with mimics, because they're so creepy. My laptop's right here. I don't know, maybe I should lower this down so we can talk. Let's see. Let's lower it. Oh, I do have a chair here. I was like prepped just in case I wanted to sit down. There we go. Yeah. And then my laptop is here. Let's see if we can see anything else. I wish I could. I guess I could just like, can I turn over the camera? I think I can. I think I can turn over the camera. Where are you? I'm in my room. No, I'm in space. Da-na-na. You can see all the, in a closet. No, this is my room. I don't have a closet. Okay. I don't have a closet. I have this. Okay. I have this in my room. In a closet. Okay. So let's see if we can find any mimic encounters. Mimic encounters on TikTok. For the people who just got here, we're talking about mimics. I've already said quite a few creepy stories. If you have any personal encounters on mimics, let me know in the comments below. Mimics are things that sound like your friends, but when you turn around, they're not your friend. They're something else. They're quite dark, mostly. I feel like if anything is trying to scare you, it's trying to feed off of your fear. There's like all kinds of entities. This is my personal belief. There's all kinds of entities. If you are fearsome, they will feed off of you. They will target you. If you're full of love and light and happiness, you're protected, right? Obviously pray too, but I feel like you attract what you are what you attract. Okay, so let's see if we have any creepy videos of mimics. Ooh, okay. I have my laptop here. Maybe I'll just turn over the laptop. Let's see if we can hear.
That was captured and posted on here recently, and you guys have been tagging me in it relentlessly. Thank you, but also you're scaring me. I haven't asked my thoughts and opinions on it.
Let me see if I can
let's
do
get into it. So from the video that I saw, we really don't have much backstory.
Oh, I need to find an actual mimic video. 1 second. She's just talking about another mimic video. Do you know the Siberian girl? No, what's the Siberian girl? Can you tell me, H-Bud? Can you tell me what it is? Mimic encounters. Let's see, encounters. I wish I was in, I need to like get like more, like I'm using my laptop and then I'm putting the light on my laptop to hold the light up. So, oh, the popular dance. No, I actually don't know it. Hey. Okay, so we're looking for mimic encounter videos because I just went over some stories of some creepy stories of mimics. If you have a creepy story, so if you believe in the paranormal or anything like that, let me know. I'm new here. So, nice to meet you. I'm Unbreakable Gamer. I like spooky stuff. I also love to spread love and light, but we were talking about mimics. So mimics are entities that you hear, like you'll hear something and it sounds maybe like your mom, right? Or maybe it sounds like your roommate. And then you go and turn and there's nobody there. And someone was talking to you and there was nobody there. It's so creepy. You know what's really creepy? I have my mirror here and then I just feel like someone's talking to me here. Let me put this down. Have you had any paranormal encounters? The Unbreakable Gamer. And by the way, I'm not in a closet. This is my room. I don't have an official closet, so the closet is my room. Oh, okay. So that fell. Let's see if I can just do... it's so bright. I guess like this. I liked it like this, but I had the laptop holding it up. Oh. Okay, whatever. It's darker now. Sorry, guys. What did you say? Maybe kinda in my dream once. Ooh, tell me about it. I actually love to hear stories because that's what I do. I'll watch stories and stuff. I just told a really creepy one. You can rewatch it later. Okay, that one's not it. Let's see. I guess like this. That's kind of better. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like that. It's spooky. So, like that. Okay. Yo, you can completely close your white curtain. I can completely close it? Yeah. Like, that's a doorway. I know. I live in a really old place, so there's like no door. This is my room / closet, no door. So I had to put curtains up. That leads somewhere else. I dreamed a dead family member killed my aunt. Oh my god, that's so scary. That's a pretty scary dream. Were they already bad? Like, was that family member capable of doing that? Or was it like just random because it didn't make sense? Okay, let's see. Mimic encounters. Let's see if we see any here. Okay, she's like moving her laptop right now. Oh, should I turn off the air conditioning? I know it's bothering you guys.
Oh boy, recently while filming content, Morg's Hauntings heard her own voice calling out to her while she was filming videos home alone. For context, Morg lives in the Appalachian Mountains.
I mean, but that's kind of weird. Like, hearing my own voice. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess that's creepy. I would just be like I'm more confused. You know, a mimic like lures you in because you think it's your family member or someone you know, but your own voice. What about parallel universes? Oh, I do believe in them, kind of. I'm not 100% sure in what I believe, but so what's this YouTuber's name? Lori Lane is saying that she lives in the Appalachian Mountains. Oh, the Appalachian Mountains. Yes, they're known. A lot of people have mimic encounters there. Like, it's not just this girl. It's like a bunch of them. Let me see what she says.
Touched to her seemingly that has been mimicking her and her husband for years.
Open the door.
When I filmed my last,
It's
because
so
I'm filming a video
creepy.
reading stories that you guys sent in to me from Michigan, and I read a story about mimics, and stuff went absolutely insane. My ring light kept cutting, and my cat started freaking out. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
This is literally so scary to watch. I don't know if it's placebo
That's
effect.
so creepy. From what I got, it sounded like there's someone knocking on her door, and she thought it was her husband, but it wasn't. But it sounded like her husband. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. Hey. Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
very honest.
Yeah, so the Appalachian Mountains have a lot of mimic like lore. Let me see if there's anything else that pops up for the Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian Mountains mimic encounters. Let's see. Ooh. So it says in Appalachian folklore, this is according to the Google AI, it says mimics refer to entities that imitate human voices or sounds, often with the intent to lure people into dangerous situations, such as deep into the woods. These mimics are part of a broader category of Appalachian folklore creatures, which also includes like the Mothman, Bigfoot, and Bell Witch. Oh, I've heard of the Mothman. For me, that one's kind of funny. Hey, forgot to say, you didn't heard about the Siberian Dancing Lady? No, I have not heard about the Siberian Dancing Lady. Is it something paranormal? I just thought it was like a trendy dance when you mentioned it earlier. Hey, forgot to say, so there are a lot of, let me see what the Appalachian Mountains looks like, but, there's like a lot of encounters of people who are having with mimics. So if you live there, there's gonna be like knocking on your door, so you see creepy things in your window. Appalachian Mountains, let's see. Appalachian Mountains mimic lore. Let's see if any photos come up. Oh, this one looks kind of creepy. Just Google it. It's creepy as fuck. Okay, I'll Google in a second. Let me just look at this one since we're kind of on mimic right now.
Now, Carolyn lived with her sister's husband, and their 3-year-old. And Carolyn would often babysit the 3-year-old for her sister when she would go to work, or when
look at these. This looks so creepy, by the way.
This one particular night, Carolyn was taking a nap. She wakes up. She finds that her sister and her husband are gone, but the 3-year-old was in the bedroom crying. And so she goes in the bedroom and she picks up the 3-year-old. She gets some food, she hangs out with the child, and she thinks that her sister must have wanted her to babysit for the night.
That's weird. Like, just to start out, like, that would have been like, you just left your child here. But let's see where the story ends up.
So it starts to get late. She puts the 3-year-old down for bed. And as she goes out into the living room and she's sitting there watching TV, her sister comes home. But she sees in her sister's arm, there's the 3-year-old child. And she thinks, wait a second, I just put him down to sleep. Like, how do you have him and just walk in the front door? And she goes, what do you mean? I've had him all night.
Oh my God. So she was taking care of like a child that was not that child. Let's see what.
I don't know what you're talking about. And she goes, no, he's been here. I've been babysitting him. And she goes, what do you mean? No, I've had the child. I don't know what you're talking about. So she goes to the bedroom, and there is no child in the bed. And she learns that she did not babysit her sister's son. Who did she babysit?
Dun, dun, dun. That was the story from Appalachian Mountains. That was kind of like a lot. I don't know if I fully believe it, but anything is possible in this world. Okay, so let's see. HPUD wanted me to look up the Siberian Dancing Lady. Okay, let me look that up. Siberian Dancing Lady. Let's see what that is. Is this a mimic story? Oh my God. Okay. This does look creepy. Woo! Let's see. Sorry, we're getting off topic a little bit because I don't think this is a mimic story, but it is a creepy story. Oh my God. Can you unmute, please? Okay, let me start this again. good. I feel like that one you could fake though. I could just be the weird lady dancing over there and just be like, oh, I see you. But it is creepy. It's creepy. Ooh, another thing that Appalachian Mountains is known for spookiness is wrong video. What do you mean? I'm actually gonna write that down. I might do another live about the Mothman. I'm kind of interested in learning about the Mothman a little bit more. He keeps popping up. Mothman. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this little screenshot of the Mothman right there. The Appalachian Mountains has a lot of like I keep hearing that that's like where you go to see stuff. Let's see. Wrong video. I don't. Okay, let me see. Siberian. Let me go back. Siberian dancing lady. I'll try to find the correct video. Siberian dancing lady. Let's see. Is it the guy on the motorcycle? He just keeps seeing her? What is that? Who's he looking at?
Hello? Oh no. अरे क्या कौन हो? Hello?
Oh my god. There's no way she's faster than him. Yeah, I mean, that was creepy. I feel like it's like, to be honest, it looks like, you know, it's kind of manufactured. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I would totally be a character in this. I'd be the creepy lady. Why not? Ooh, Siberian creepy lady right here. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, in one of my ghost tours, I had a girl. Hi. I had a girl say that she just saw the movie Smile. I haven't seen that one yet, so I don't I heard it's quite creepy. I think I saw the trailer and it scared the shenanigans from me. Okay. Oh, you mean it's this movie. Is this what you're talking about? Just read the story about it. Okay. Let me read the story about it. Sorry, we're off topic from the Mimic right now, but if you guys go to the beginning of the live, I did talk about mimics. Okay, so, Siberian dancing. What is the real story? The legend tells the story of a woman who falls in love with a man from a different village, but her family disapproves of the match. After she dies, her spirit is said to roam the countryside at night, dancing and singing mournfully. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense on all the TikToks and stuff. Shoots not often, carrying a knife. Yeah, that's creepy. Okay, you guys. I think I'm gonna probably be leaving here in the next minute or so. We went over mimics. For the people who just got here in the beginning of the story, we went over what mimics are. They are people. It's like when you hear the voice of someone you know and you turn around and there's nobody there. And it's so scary. Yeah, I have to go. I'm sorry. But I'm always happy to come on by. I'm doing more lives more often. And it's more fun. I'm trying to make them more themed. You know, if you guys have any ideas, like HPod had a really good idea before. I really appreciated that. Just let me know. Welcome back. I'm actually going to be leaving, but I'm doing lives more often. Please feel free to subscribe and like the videos. I love talking to you guys and talking about spooky things. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Bye.